it's me. Just out here, floating on the moon. Do you think they believe me? Hey everybody, happy Science Sunday. My name's Andrea, and today we're gonna be doing a rocket launch experiment. This is my handy dandy helper, Monkey. Go ahead and grab your helper, and let's get started. All right, we're back at the lab. I just had to travel all the way from the moon to Earth. And man, this gravity is making me tired. Did you know they don't have gravity on the moon? That's why I was floating earlier. I don't know if you could tell. But on Earth, you guys have something called Newton's third law, which means gravity is pushing you downwards just as much as the Earth is pushing you upwards. Did you know that it's the same exact concept as you? Yes, you, sitting right there at your chair watching this video. You're sitting downwards on the chair, but the chair is exerting just as much force going up as you are coming down onto it. With this experiment, we'll be able to see what Newton's third law looks like. The rocket will be shooting upwards because something is shooting downwards out of it. For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction, which is why the bottle going upwards means that something has to be shooting downwards for it to be launched up into the air. Also, another thing that you guys should know is that in 1948, the US was the first ever country to launch a monkey to space. Yes, that's true. They've actually been to space in a rocket before. You know, speaking of rockets, I think it's time that we get to our experiment. Let's go. First, you'll need some vinegar. Then, you'll need a cork and some paper towels. Grab your 2-liter bottle and some tape. Any kind of tape works. Then, baking soda and 3 pencils. Grab your bottle, grab your pencils. It's time to tape our stands. So these are going to be taped down here below, and the rocket is going to be able to rest like this with the pencils as the stands. Make sure to tape them evenly so that when you rest it, it's not wobbly. And I'll get back to you with how mine looks in just a second. This is what my rocket looks like. Feel free to use whatever tape you want. If you want to decorate the bottle, that's awesome too. I'm gonna draw a window for Monkey. There's my window so that Monkey can see out of the rocket. Let's see what it looks like on it. Perfect! Woo! Alright, so the next step is to put your vinegar inside of your bottle. From this point forward, you're going to want to make sure that your bottle stays upright so that nothing happens. You don't want an early chemical reaction to occur because it'll ruin the entire experiment. I filled up my bottle about a quarter of the way with vinegar. If you have more vinegar, you can even go up to halfway. It really just depends on how far up you want this rocket to launch. Next, you're gonna grab your paper towel and you're gonna put a handful of baking soda inside of the paper towel. I put about this much on my paper towel. You're going to roll it up very tight and small enough to fit into this. And try not to rip the paper towel either because you don't want any of the baking soda to leak out. Alright guys, and this is what my paper towel roll kind of looks like. I have the baking soda in there nice and firm. We are going to grab our bottle and we're going to place it inside. Be very gentle because you don't want it to explode early. Okay guys, this is what we have so far. So we have our baking soda hanging inside of the bottle. We have our vinegar at the bottom here. We have our stands on top. Now we're gonna grab our cork and we're just gonna make sure that this is not going anywhere. We're gonna make sure it's sealed and not moving. It's gonna look like this. And now we're ready for our rocket launch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 2, 1, blast off. So, I watched over the video clip of our rocket launch and I saw that there was not enough pressure at the bottom with the cork, and I think I could have added a little bit more vinegar. So, I went and got some more and I washed out my old rocket because we're going to try it again and see if we can make it launch this time. It's okay to make mistakes and it's okay if your experiments fail, because now we get to analyze your results and then go back to your experiment and do it all over again until you get it right. It's okay. All right, round 2. Flip your bottle over and fill your bottle up halfway with your vinegar. Last time we only did a quarter, but this time we're going to do full. This shows that we're changing our variables to see what different results we can get when we keep the constant. This is the constant. We're using the same rocket, the same pencils, the same tape, everything's the same. The things that we will be changing, or the variables that we will be changing, are the vinegar and the cork. I also redid my baking soda bomb, so I am wrapping it up really tightly, and I will be doing the same thing where I just put this inside of here and plug it with the cork. Our trial 2 rocket is finally ready and we are about to go outside. It is a little rainy out there, but we really have to see if this rocket is going to work out the second time around. Make sure that that cork is really secure in there and that your bottle is full of vinegar. Guys, the rocket landed all the way over there, and I'm standing right here, and it went all the way over there. That was awesome. Wow, today has been a day full of experimenting, seeing what works, seeing what doesn't work, and I can just say right now I am exhausted from literally like 12 attempts. I don't even know how many attempts they were, but I'll put it down below. I am covered in vinegar. So this experiment truly was an experiment. I was testing out what worked, what didn't work. It took me a lot of tries and a lot of attempts, and you know, that last attempt where I got the rocket to finally explode, even though it was close to my face, and that is dangerous, and you guys probably should try and run away from your rocket faster than I did, it made it all worth it. And I'm just really happy that I didn't give up, and I hope you guys don't give up. Let us know in the comments how yours turned out, how many attempts it took you. We want to know how your experiment went. This was definitely one of the harder ones, and I'm really happy. If you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to like the video and share on your page. Tag us, let us know how you enjoyed it. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your Science Sunday, and thanks for just watching me fail a bunch of times, but it's okay. Science doesn't always go as planned, and this is all a learning experience for us, so bye guys, have a good one. So the first step is you're going to have your bottle and you're going to have your pencils, and you are going to tape them along the neck side of the bottle. Make sure they're even and flat. This is how your bottle is going to rest on the ground.